Hey everybody, it's Mr. Jameson here to help you get signed into Google CS. First thing you need to do is you need to go to your Google Classroom. I'm going to go to period 3B. And if you look, there's underneath this online comments and assistance, you'll find instructions for Google CS. You're going to want to click on that and you'll see something like this, although your screen might show it a little differently. But these two things are really important. The first one right here is about how to sign in, and it gives you the instructions, but I'm actually going to go through it with you right now. It shows you the login code and all of that. So I'm just going to copy that right now. So here's what you do. You're going to go to Google and just type in Google CS. And when you get there, just click on the link. And you should see something like this. And when you see something like this, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, click on sign in. And obviously you're going to click on I am a student. And then you're going to put in your class code. Now, if you are period 3A, then your class code is DPKMJR. But if you're period 3B, then your class code is going to be PS3. KSW. Now, each of these things that I showed you right here, each of these instructions it's different for each class. So if you're in period 3A, it's going to be the DPKMJR code. All right, so going back. So you're going to type in your code right here, and it's really important that you don't use returning students. Please do not use returning students. No, please don't use this today, right away. Now, when you come back, the next time you log in, you can go to returning students, but log in with the code that you're going to get here. All right, so we're going to click next, and then you're going to click yes, join. And then do you need a new CS first username and password? Again, I know you might already have one, but if you use this one, I will not be able to see your assignments, nor will I be able to help you. So you need to get a new one. So please click yes. All right. So this is my own personal username and password. So be sure to write it down. I'm going to, particularly the password. Okay. Now this is mine. Don't copy this because you'll be in my account, which won't help you much. All right, the other thing I want you to do after you've copied this down and this down, make sure you copy them on a piece of paper, highlight this, or you can type it, go back to the Google Classroom and click on this other one here where it says, what is your Google CS login? Okay, open this up and either paste or type your login here. I guess I didn't copy it correctly. Copy and paste it in. So it should start with CS. You can see this is mine, CS4817658. And that's all I need. I don't need your password. And then type your name, first name, and last name. And in this case, I'm signing in as period 2, so choose the right period. Okay, and then click on submit. Now, by doing this, you're telling me who you are, because if you don't do this, I'll only see a number and I can't really know which account is yours. But once you do this, then I'll know that that particular account is yours and I'll be able to help you. Okay, so once you've done that and once you've copied everything down, you're going to click on the checkbox here and you're going to click sign in. All right, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see this right here, and we're going to be doing sports, okay? So sports activities with programming. So you're going to click on the word sports. And it shows you this. It shows you all the activities that we're going to be doing. The first one is victory celebration, and then sports commentary and net sports and so forth. So just go ahead and click on start in the first one. And the first thing you're going to get is a video. So do yourself a favor, just click on the video and watch the video. Watch it all the way through. As you can see, the video is only 41 seconds. These videos are not very long. And after you've watched the video, please take the survey, answer all the questions in the survey to the best of your ability. It's not a test, it's a survey. Go down once you're done with it to the bottom and click on submit. Now, right here, you can see that let's see, how many different steps are there? There's 9 steps. So this is step 1. So you click on submit and it takes you to the next one. And it's another video. Now this video is 4 minutes long. Watch the entire video. He's going to talk to you about Google CS and about the program that you're going to be using, which is called Scratch. And it's good to understand what that's all about. And once you're done, you're going to go click on next. Again, watch the whole thing through. Now the next one, again, it starts with a video. And this video is going to tell you about all of those 8 activities that we saw before. It's going to describe each of them. And you can see right up here, it says instructions. Now this is really important. The instructions are super important, and you need to look at those instructions every single time. So you can watch the video, but please read the instructions. It says here, watch the video about the projects you will build in the club. Next, click on the csfirst.com tab and the green next arrow to watch the next video. So you're just going to go down, click next. Hold on. All right. And this is where we're looking at the instructions is really important. Now, obviously, you're going to watch the video. It's another 4-minute video, and the video will tell you all about what you're going to be doing with this particular program. It says, click this Victory Celebration Starter Project Kit, remix the project, link, I should say, sign into Scratch with the information from your passport, try different blocks, program the Scratch Cats Victory Celebration. All right, so you watch the video. They will explain to you what you're supposed to be doing. And then you're going to click here on the Victory Celebration Starter Project. Now, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see, hopefully. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if I can get the screen. All right, so this is Scratch. Now you can see this is your Google CS tab, and this is your Scratch tab. So you're going to be going back and forth between these while you're doing this. And Scratch is a programming language where you click on these different things like events, and you drag in. Whoa, that's big. Let me just make that a little smaller. You drag in the events. So for example, if I click on when clicked, move 10 steps, and point in direction, or I could go if on edge bounce. And maybe I'll do something else here. I'll go to control and click on forever and watch what happens. Okay, so I just programmed it to go back and forth. All right, now what you do is what you do, and it's actually it does want you to do something specific. But what's really important now is that you do a couple of things. One is you need to sign in. Now, when you go to sign into Scratch, you need to use the exact same Google CS login that you're going to be using for Google CS. If it has one already, like it does right here, that's your old one. Please don't use that one, because again, if you use that one, what you're doing is your old teacher will be able to see your projects, but I won't be able to see your projects. So I really need you to do this for me. Go ahead and click on it, backspace over the old one, and put in the new one and your new password, okay? And that way you're logged in. So I got to do my password. And click on sign in. Okay, now my suggestion is, yes, click on save password. That way it will always remember this password. Now, here's what I want you to do. They tell you to go ahead and click on Remix, which you should do. This thing right up here is Remix, okay? So if you haven't seen it, it's right here at the top. Remix, very, very important that you click on that. So I'm going to click on it, and it's remixing the project. So it says the project is saved as a remix. But what's really, really, really important, and I want you to do this for me because they don't tell you to do it until the end, but I'm going to ask you to do it right away. After you click on Remix, every single time, click on Share, okay? And it'll pop you out of the project for a second, and you just have to click on See Inside to get back in. But once you've done this, then it auto-saves, and it's possible for me to see it. So even if you're not finished with the project, I can come in and look at it and help you with it, Okay, so this is really important. Always click on Remix and always click on Share, because you might say to me, "Hey, Mr. Jamison, can you look at my project, number 3?" And I'll look to see where your project is, and it doesn't show up because you didn't click on Remix and Shared. I'm going to have to go back and say, "Did you click on Remix and click on Shared?" So if you could do that for me, that would really be helpful. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to go to the next one. And okay, so this is where it gets interesting. We're going to talk about this now, the add-ons. Now, there are only 3 add-ons here. Usually there's about 6. And each of these add-ons is a separate thing. It teaches you how to do like sound on this one, or to make the sprite, which is a little cat, jump and spin. Or you can do some effects for the background, or the background sort of changes color or vibrates or something like that. You only need to do one, but I expect you to do at least one add-on for every project. Now, the video that you're watching right here just tells you about the add-ons, okay? So it tells you what these 3 add-ons do. So you watch the video, it's 36 seconds, okay? So it's not a long video, and then decide which one you want to do. Now, if you want to do all of the add-ons, that's great. If you want to do 2 of them instead of just one, that's fantastic. I'm totally happy with that. It's more fun when you add more things to it and you learn a lot more. But I'm only asking you to do just one add-on with your project. And when you click on the add-on, like this one, Stadium Goes Wild. Okay, so I'm going to pause. So it tells you another video. It gives you another video. And the thing about these videos, at the very end of the video, they actually show you what to do. And that's why I want you to watch the videos all the way through, because there it is. There's the add-on. It shows you, it tells you, it says here, this is what it should look like. And then it tells you about these other things right here. Okay. So it really is important to watch the videos. And also it's really important to look up here to the instructions. Okay. The instructions are extremely important. If you do those things, you're probably never going to have to ask me for help, because they really explain it well in this. And I'm going to ask you, when you ask me for help, did you watch the videos? Did you read the instructions? Because that's really important. So once you get there and you've done that, you're going to click on Next. And it's going to give you another survey right here, or what you thought about it, so forth. So it's going to see if you can understand what these all mean. And then you go to, and by the way, again, it's not a test. If you get it wrong, it's not going to hurt you. You're going to click on Submit. And don't worry about writing a shout out, Google Plus shout out. You don't need to do that. Just watch the video. This is another video. It's a 1:39 video. Click on Next. And now it's going to tell you to share, but I told you to share immediately. So would you please, again, remix and share immediately. Don't wait for them to tell you, because once you click on share, and only when you click on share, will I be able to see your project. And then you're going to click on Next. And it's going to say, hooray, you've done it. Show your project to somebody else. And then you can go down here again and click on Next. And what's this? We're already into activity 2. So, if you want, you can go on and keep going. You don't have to stop. If you really enjoy this, you don't have to stop at the first one. I'm going to be assigning one of these each week. But if you really you're enjoying yourself, keep going, and I'll help you. If you're way ahead, I'll be happy to help you. But here you can look right here at activities and badges. So we've gone through all of these right here. Now, I haven't watched the videos, and so that's an important fact. So don't skip anything. Even though it's not about getting through these and getting your check marks. It's about actually understanding what's going on. And so each activity has its, to make sure you did everything. So if there's something you missed, maybe you accidentally hit Next a couple times, you can go back and look at this, and if it's not green, then you missed it. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope you're able to have fun with this. This is actually a really fun programming project. It gives you an introduction to programming, and if anything comes up and you need some help, you know where to reach me. Just go back to Google Classroom here, and if you go back to this right here where it says online comments and assistance, if you need some help, you can go to Mr. Jamison's help desk, and over here in comments and assistance, you can also write comments, and I will respond to them. It might take me a couple of days because I've got 100+ students that I have to look at each one of their comments. But I'll do my best. But if you click on the help desk, you're more likely to get my assistance quicker. Okay, and it's just a quick quick form I'll show you right here, where it's fill out your name and your period and tell me what assignment you're on. Maybe it was Google CS number 3, and what exactly your problem is, and if you want me to leave a note in the assistance thing, or if you want contact your parents' email or your parents' phone number, just let me know. Okay, and then you click next and it's done. All right, so good luck and have fun.